So basically, we got this project we've been working on for quite some time. What we've done is we've gathered up some of our favorite records of the past from the 60s and 70s, studied them, find out what makes them tick, and try to recreate them with live instruments. No turntables, no samples, everything has to be recorded through mics. Spaced out.
That's wicked. With the,
It works, don't it?
yeah, that works with that sort of.
Over the course of 3 months, we gathered up all musicians and artists, big and small, from the area and the neighborhood, who happened to be customers and regulars of Café Saint-Paul, and pitched the idea to have them partake in this homegrown neighborhood project. Most sessions took place on a weekend or on slow business days at the cafe during a snowstorm. After the doors closed and the open sign got unplugged, the curtains shut and we set up shop to record after 5 p.m. Keep in mind, these are winter hours where it started to get dark at 4:30 p.m. Chris played the majority of the drums to kick off the project. I gave the project direction by suggesting styles and patterns for the musicians to play, as the musicians were never all in the room at the same time. That way we wouldn't sound like a jam band. Everything had to have an arrangement and direction. Aside from engineering the project, that's where I came in. Arranger and director, to give each song focus and structure.
Ah, there it is.
That actually came out though. So, I mean, we can do another take, but that actually.
There was enough to worry. It doesn't need to change that last time. Matter of fact, it probably shouldn't. That's me just trying to get overcomplicated.
Okay.
It should probably just stick.
So here it is, 3 months later. We have enough product to go press it up in Wolfville. So I'm going to a friend's house. We're going to cut these homemade records. What songs we got? We got a six-legger, funky six-legger. We got the 2 reggae songs. We got a Latin joint, and Chris poking his head over there. So we're gonna do this little long drive. We also do a cover version of NT by Kool and the Gang. And on the flip side of that, it's going to be Black Skull Day. That's the reggae joint.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 we're going to do concentrate on, since those are the furthest done. But like I said, we got about 8 or 9 songs, some more done than others, but it should be interesting. So we're in Wolfville right now. I'm going to attach a 1200 that Fred's going to attach. Say hi, Fred.
Hi, Fred. Because what we have to do is find dead center for the cutter needle from here to here.
Right.
It has to be even, otherwise we end up with weird grooves. So this is a laser disc that I cut on.
Okay.
This is just a waste one. So what I've done, I don't know if you can see that. I scored a line directly in the center.
Oh, I see.
Right
okay,
here.
yeah.
So from here to here is a direct line, and I did that with a X-Acto knife.
Right.
So what you do here is you put this on here and you line this up with this.
Okay.
Alright, so then what you do is you anchor the platter down. So so that it doesn't move. And then this has to be exactly on there. So now we have to tape that down as well.
You have this down to a science, holy.
So now everything's good, everything's where I want it. So now the next test is this has to go all the way to the edge here.
Right.
And then I have to put the needle down. Okay, I gotta take my glasses off to do this.
Okay.
You can actually put your finger on that and feel the vibration if you want to.
Okay. So what about heating the thing?
Oh, you're gonna see that.
I thought it was something you kind of do for 15 minutes heating and then you cut it.
What we're going to do is a groove test, and because this turntable is a different height than my other turntable.
Right.
So the needle's going to score the disc before it actually starts cutting. You're going to hear a grinding sound before, before it gets silent.
Okay.
This is turtle wax. You absolutely have to have.
Turtle wax. And this just kind of puts a coat on it.
Well, what it does is it lubricates the record and it softens the material.
Right.
So
lubricating the record means that the needle is not going to get stuck on it.
Well, you do wipe this off afterwards, but it basically softens it, and yeah, it makes it glide a little easier.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now is just wipe the wax off a little bit.
Okay.
But now the disc is heated up.
Okay.
So, can you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's just going to do that for a little while, and it's going to stop.
Is that sound actually going to be on the vinyl?
Yep, you'll definitely hear that.
Okay.
But what we're looking for is, see how it's starting to wane?
Right, because of the heat, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a while.
Yeah, but I see the purpose of it now.
Yep. You have to do that when you buy a brand new needle too. You have to break it in.
Right. It's actually cutting now?
Yep. So right now we're cutting the center hole for the record. I would use a drill press, but my drill press is too small. We're actually going to cut 2 discs out of this. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is cut all these lines out.
Circular disc, look at that.
Yeah.
A little rough around the edges, but that's good. That can be like...
That's the sticker.
Yeah, that's the sticker part that you peel off.
When you peel it off, it's perfectly smooth all the way around. Yeah. And it makes one of these.
Wow.
Which you can then make one of those out of.
As you can see, this is being cut at 33, and it's slowed down at 33, so when we speed it back up at 45, it'll have better quality.
It stretches out the modulations in the grooves.
Yes.
Twice as far.
Right.
When you play it back at 45, you get more high end.
We pre-made the stickers back in Halifax, and they'll be placed on these. Each one is cut individually. Pretty exciting stuff, right? So we don't have the exact sleeve for it, but this is our first cut of it. Let's go in the other room.
See, this is the plastic.
Oh, right. Oh, it's way clearer now.
Beautiful grooves. And this is the one we cut with the more weight on it, so the needle rides way deep in there.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Agricolites in the house tonight. They just got back from Wolfville. They got something they want to say.
Chris, ready to hear it for the first time? I'm about to hear it for the first time outside of Fred's place, and we're going to play NT first, and then we'll flip it over. We don't have the best needle here, but considering that, it doesn't sound too bad. I like it. Let's flip this sucker over. Listen to Black Skull Day. this.
And there you have it, top to bottom. No sponsorships, no government grants, no outside help from any organizations, no pre-hype press exposure, and no budget whatsoever. Just a bunch of guys drinking coffee on Agricola Street in some little unknown town in Canada and getting together to make things happen. That's what it's all about.